Recording is started. Yeah, I guess we can get started. Thanks for joining, guys.
Hey, thanks, Stray, for setting this up.
So, Ashin,
Hey,
how's
hi.
two times Nandi treating you so far?
Uh, this is Friday is setting in now. I don't know what I signed up for, but yeah, coach, I was really expecting to see in person, but shame it didn't happen.
I'm trying my best, but it's not gonna happen, huh? Doesn't show up.
Yeah, no, I'm in Bangalore right now, so it's not wise for me to come to Chennai when it's
Hmm.
raining. So,
Hmm.
so I thought I'll just use the leaves and ride to Nandi a lot when I'm here.
So other than that, how are you feeling, training wise?
Uh, yeah, but pretty good actually. So it's my most compliant year so far,
Good, good,
and then that stands about I think at 70-80% compliance. But yeah, it's still this year is a lot of riding.
great. There you are. Here you go. So any questions from your side or anything you wanna ask? Wanna know?
Maybe it's question personally to me, but so my power wise, I'm doing good now. So I
Hmm.
even recently, I think yesterday I hit about 220 watts on a 40-minute climb, 42 minutes climb. So I've been
Hmm.
consistently doing it for a while now. So it's been for 3-4 months I've been hitting that power consistently
Hmm.
on ITTs and hill climbs. What I'm struggling is on my weight. So I've been constantly there at 78, 79 ish. And so I actually was 76 like a while ago, a couple of kilos down, but the climb I could do it 2 minutes faster actually.
Hmm.
But then
Hmm.
I'm back at my weight again, and it's pulling me down. And we were joking about this a while ago on the group. Some minor adjustment on my diet, I start suffering on the bike. So I'm yet to find the balance with food and riding.
Yeah, or finding a balance of food and timing, maybe, because the
Mm,
food timing is also maybe a crucial point
mm,
where you can still get some improvements, right?
mm,
So if it's like only the parts of the macronutrients we're looking at, um, it's wise to basically consume the carbs as we need them for the energy,
mm,
right?
mm,
Um, and it's better to have protein during the
mm,
nighttime, for example. So if you could implement those kind of things, then sometimes it's not the overall caloric consumption.
mm,
Sometimes it might also be the just wrong distribution over the day, right? So just a wrong
mm,
nutrition timing,
mm,
um, which leads to things we actually don't wanna have, right? Because let's say you didn't do a whole lot the day, and you
mm,
eat two dishes of pasta during the nighttime, right? So
mm,
you're actually providing a lot of energy and a lot of carbohydrate energy to your body, which it doesn't need at that time, actually, because during the nighttime it's more interested in protein to rebuild muscle, to rebuild some tissue, right, and stuff like that. Um, and if your stores were full and you still had that meal in the evening on top, right, that's
mm,
what actually causes the fat. You're eating carbs, but actually you're basically getting fat in the tissues stored. So that might also be a factor, right? So if you
mm,
have tried other things with the nutrition, maybe try a better timing, right?
mm.
So use carbs as required when
Mm.
you expend energy, and if that energy is either then burned or replenished, then go to other food choices, and that might be a good plan. Mhm.
Okay.
Did,
So
did you track your overall consumption?
I do not actually. I do not.
Okay.
I do it in pen and paper, but so would you call effectively like a few hours before riding? Uh, is that the best time to take carbs?
Well, either 2 to 3 hours before the ride,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Or if you cannot, because you do an early workout, right? Then instead of eating half an hour before the workout,
Mm-hmm.
then delay the eating and eat once you're on the bike, because then you're
Mm-hmm.
burning it right away, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's better for the metabolism, basically. Because if you would, let's say you start half an hour
Mm-hmm.
for a ride, you start eating, right? Then by the time you're sitting on the bike, insulin
Mm-hmm.
level is high, it wants to store all the energy, and the body doesn't want to hand the energy to you. So
Mm-hmm.
basically what happens, you sit on the bike and you're like, "Boah, I'm tired today, I don't feel like anything will come out of my legs today," right? I don't I don't feel like pedaling here. That might happen, and only after 20 minutes or so you see it coming back, right? Because it's the body switching from anabolic to a catabolic state, right? And for workouts, for trainings, we need the catabolic state, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would recommend. Yeah. And then in that case, supply the carbs during the exercise and right after the exercise, just to replenish the source. And then you can do again other macronutrients
Mm-hmm.
even more that day. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And also about how much food I need. So let's say I'm burning about 1800 calories on a ride.
Mm-hmm.
So should I be eating the same amount of food, or is it okay to go a little lesser, like probably 1600 of calories? I mean that's still too much for to eat in 3 hour interval. But
Well, don't go lower than 500 kilocalories on the deficit, right? So
Mhm.
If 2000 is your consumption during that day, or 2500, let's say, then do 2000, but
Mhm.
don't go into into a higher deficit than the 500. And
Okay.
on a long-term scale, I would even say, hey, go minus 300 on your
Mhm.
on that specific day, on each specific day. That's gonna do the trick over a course of weeks or months, right? Because you need to hold that. It's not a big deficit, but
Mhm.
the good thing about having a smaller deficit in calories is that you don't feel that much fatigue building up, right? And you still feel fresh on the workouts as well, and you feel ready for the workouts.
Mhm.
Now, if you restrict yourself too much on the diet side, you also get grumpy.
Yeah.
Bad side effect.
Yeah, and for me, I've been doing so a lot of Nandi hill climbing actually. So I've been doing it for 2 days now, and I'm planning to do for 3 days more.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so and on my form, it's scary to look at my form. So I'm already at minus 50. So is it recommended to continue doing so?
Well, minus 50 is kind of that's kind of my line. Yeah. If well, have one rest day, and it'll change the
Okay.
thing. Yeah, because it'll change quickly. So after one rest day,
Mhm.
you first of all you feel better, and you perform better the next day, and
Mhm.
yeah, up to 60 I have seen also minus 70. So it's
Mhm.
for one, it's just a number. But on
Mhm.
the other hand, if you're doing it back to back, obviously the fatigue is going to be too high at some point, right? So I'd rather have you like 3 days
Mhm.
doing good workouts, solid workouts, right? And then replenish on that rest day and then attack it again. It's fun as well. It's more fun as well, you'll see. Because
Yeah.
after the fourth or fifth day, you're like, yeah, kind of suffering too much
Mhm.
instead of enjoying it.
I was just planning to mimic a hill camp or so. So I was just going all out. But yeah, I'll consider taking a rest in between maybe.
Yeah. Do even in the hills. I mean, find a nice spot, take a book with you, and rest one day to be ready to attack the other day. Yeah. Again.
Okay. So that's all I had question wise. If
Mhm.
anybody else, I'll take it up. Yeah, thanks, coach. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was really wanted a picture with you. I was going to come to Tiruvannamalai, but it's a shame that didn't happen.
Well, yeah, maybe next time, huh?
Yeah. Sushmita, Kavish, do you guys want to go?
Yes, Ashwin. Hi, Coach.
Hi.
Sushmita here. I recently started training under you 4 months back. Coach, are you able to hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So, training wise, I've been around 80% consistent with your the plans that you've given me.
Mhm.
So, I think power wise, I started anywhere between 70 watts for an hour. So now I'm able to give around 110 to 120
Mhm.
by FTP. That's what I've been observing. And cadence wise, also I have improved. I was anywhere between 60 to 70. So I've not a lot, but yes, I'm now anywhere between 65 to 75 that
Yeah.
I can give.
And that makes perfect sense. I mean, it's matching lower power numbers, lower cadences, and now you're drifting towards higher. That's all matching up. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And training wise, initially I was uh, finding it very difficult to adapt to the load of the training. Then slowly I started planning my nutrition pre and post workout.
Mhm.
So now I'm able to catch up with the because I'm completely training indoors all 5 days.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah. So I find it really difficult during the weekends to catch up that 2 hours endurance workouts. Now I'm able to do it with proper planning of my food. And weight wise also, when I started, I was 61 kgs, and now I'm 56.
Mhm. Mhm.
And my water kg has also improved.
Obviously, then, yeah.
Yeah.
That solid improvement, actually. Yeah.
Thanks, coach. Yeah, so that's what I have been following the workouts and doing my best indoors so far. Yeah, outdoors I'm yet to go. I've never tried outdoors with the workouts and all. So I'm yet to do that. So I thought currently I'm finding it very difficult to go outdoors and do the workouts. So I thought I'll take some time, improve my fitness, and then probably upgrade in terms of bike also, and then go outdoors. Or maybe next year, whenever I get time, I'll try to do the weekend workouts outdoors.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So you have at least a few, yeah. So for your planning, I think it's the correct planning, yeah. To first get the fitness level up, and now since that one is coming up, you also enjoy the workouts outdoors more, because obviously on an outdoor workout you basically have one start line and a finish line somewhere, right? It might be a round course, it might be somewhere you want to go, but you need to cover that distance, right? So that's the difference on the indoor trainer, right? You're always at the same spot. So
the position also, the stationary position, I find it a little difficult to sit for a long time, more than 2 hours. I've challenged myself. I've sat 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2.5, I think almost 3. I've sat for almost 3 hours. I've done a 3-hour workout of windows. So
but
not possible every time, but yes.
Yeah. But since you're able to do 2.5 or up to 3 hours even on the indoor trainer, that actually shows that about now is a good time to go outdoors, and use that fitness that you already have, and go outdoors. Obviously don't try to do a 3-hour workout first, but you're well safe. Even if you plan only a 2-hour workout outdoors, that's going to be well within your limits. So no worries. No worries. Yeah. Because it all makes it easier, it feels better, you don't sweat as much, it's not super stationary, it's moving a bit, your body is not in the same position. Yeah, it will feel great. Just try.
Definitely. So I've relocated recently, so I'm yet to get a good group to ride along. There are people riding, but they takes more time outdoors. They ride for around 3 to 4 hours weekends. They start around 6 o'clock and then they go till 9 in the morning. So the timing doesn't suit me currently. So that's the thing. Yeah. But we have quite good roads here. Here it is flat terrain, so people are riding. I'm yet to get along with them and ride. So.
Good, yeah. Find a good group, which puts you in.
Sure.
Awesome.
And one more doubt is that now, like when I do a 3-hour workout, I plan my pre-workout, and during workout also I comfortably have a sandwich, something. I'm talking about the skill here, but when I'm outdoors, I don't know how I'm going to manage that that skill. I don't have that skill. Here I comfortably I have a plate in my hand. I have the sandwich, then continue riding. So it's quite comfortable indoors. I may not be able to do the same outdoors, right? So I need to learn a lot of skills.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
Really fuel up myself during the whole workout outdoors.
Yeah. I see what you mean, and yes, you're correct. Absolutely.
Yes. Here indoor is quite comfortable, and I've got very comfortable indoors. It's been 5 months under your training.
Yeah.
5 months.
Yeah.
So
well, just find a nice group and tell them, hey, I wanna stop every once in a while, just take a sip out of the bottle, and because you need to really try that skill cautiously initially, right? on a quiet strip of road, and you don't wanna start to try it in a group, and also not on busy roads. So yeah, just stop initially, have something to eat and drink, and then continue.
Sure. Yes. So these are the things I really need to learn. Currently,
Mm-hmm.
I've improved on power and cadence. Then when outdoors, it's
Mm-hmm.
all about the skill more than power
Correct.
or
Correct.
cadence or anything. I
Yeah.
I need to concentrate on skills. So
Mm.
maybe my
That's
next
what.
goal would be that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we did this morning actually. So everybody is wise to to improve on the skills and all the time, right? Even if you ride for 20 years, same thing, right? You also need to practice. Correct.
Really.
Yeah. But nice that you got the powers up, and also great on weight loss parallel to that one. Hey, awesome. Good job.
Thank you, Coach. Yeah, I just follow your plans. So, and I have all I have done is planning my nutrition. So that I have done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Apart
Yeah.
from that, I just follow your workouts.
Excellent.
I won't
Oh.
say I'm 100% consistent. I do take a break, like a week. I don't work out at all in a month
Mm-hmm.
because I either I travel or I'm at home. I
Mm-hmm.
just recover completely because I get overwhelmed with that indoor, efforts. So I really need that recovery for a week and then I
Yeah. Yeah.
continue.
Before continuing, correct. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So I do that.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere between the 75 to 80% consistency, I keep up with your workouts.
Cool. Awesome.
Thank you.
Sure. Anybody else?
Hi, coach.
Hi.
I'm Kavish. I I just started training under you from the last 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to do cycling for 3, 4 days a week because currently I am a Indian team skater, so I focus on that a lot because I need to
Mm-hmm.
do my gym, my track training, road training.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I used to do cycling just to improve me on skate. Like it
Mm-hmm.
does improve my endurance a lot. So I was just planning to shift over the sport maybe in a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just helping me out to start over the cycling. In
Awesome.
nutrition wise, I'm pretty good because to be in an Indian team, I need to be consistent over everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just finished my nationals 10 days back. So I was just gaining weight like 3, 4 kgs.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe because I just reduced 5, 6 kgs a month
Oh yeah.
before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I need to gain some weight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for the next 2, 3 months, I'll be more concentrated on cycling, improving
Mm-hmm.
my endurance. Like, I don't see my power numbers, I just go with the flow, whatever comes. Yeah, that's what. My question is that is it always your workouts go for a 1.5, 2 hours ride, or you have workouts for a long period of time, 3 hours, 4 hours?
Definitely, I definitely do. Yeah. It's just in that setup,
Yeah.
I try to provide a workout everybody can
Mm-hmm.
basically put
Mm-hmm.
into their daily living.
Mm-hmm.
What you can do is
Yeah.
if you see the workout and you have more time, right? You can
Yeah.
always spend some endurance zone, like
Okay.
for you the feeling of that you can still talk on the bike, right? That would be
Yeah.
a great feeling that you could have a good conversation and not
Yeah.
stop in between any sentence, right? But you
Yeah.
could complete sentences while talking.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you ride at that pace, you
Mm-hmm.
can easily add an hour, and I would just
Mm-hmm.
build it up then, right? So At one point, I would add maybe half an hour, and then I would add 40 minutes, and then I would bump up the timing. Yeah, the more time you have, just add some endurance miles. It's just from the program side. I try to get the time crunched athlete as well as the others, right? But endurance miles in that case don't hurt, especially not after a structured training, because you get more of aerobic stimulus, basically. It's not the highest aerobic stimulus, but the more work you do, the more the cells and the more the muscles, they also will adjust to that. Yeah. So it will be helpful.
Yeah, that's a coach from my side.
That can easily be done. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's a coach from my side. That's all.
Cool.
I'm clear with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks. Some other is there?
I can see only 3 of us in the call.
Yeah. Srivatsan, do you have
So,
any other questions from maybe you received or? He's asleep, huh?
probably a lot of early mornings.
Yeah. Srivatsan, did you have any other questions from other boys and girls? I don't know. So if you have anything else, I mean, we don't have to drag it along. So
Yeah, not from me. I think we can good to close the call then if everybody's okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So have a good night, everybody. And thanks for joining tonight.
You too,
See you
Coach.
soon.
Thank you.
All right.
Welcome
Nice
and
talking
thank
to
you,
you.
Coach.
Bye.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
Yes, nice talking to you too.
Have a good one. All right. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye, Ashwin.